I first learned how to juggle many years ago. I saw someone doing it and I thought it was incredibly beautiful. It looked to me like moving sculpture. So I went up to this great juggler and I asked him to teach me. But it turns out that he was not as good a teacher as he was a juggler. Because you know what he told me? He said, take these three, throw them up, don't let any of them drop. Well, I tried as hard as I could to follow his instructions, but of course they were dropping over and over and over again. I would have given up, but I really wanted to learn. And then I had something of a breakthrough. I started to understand that maybe the secret of learning how to juggle wasn't so much to focus on catching the balls, but to pay more attention to the throw. And instead of getting all wound up and tense trying to accomplish what my teacher told me to do, it occurred to me that if I could just relax and stay focused, it might be a lot easier. Well, in the process, yes, I actually learned how to juggle, but more importantly, I gained some insights into the process of learning, insights that you can apply to learn anything that you want to as well as you can. I identified 5 secrets to high performance, and I want to share them with you now. The first is really simple. When you want to learn anything, whether it's how to juggle, improve your tennis game, a new computer system at work, improving your presentation skills, it helps to begin with a model of excellence. I actually call this first principle activating your brain's success mechanism. And when I say that to people, they say, gee, I didn't know my brain had a success mechanism, but it actually does. And the way your brain's success mechanism works is very simple. You need a picture of what it is you want to achieve. If you want to learn juggling, you need to know, well, what does the task involve? Tossing 3 balls in this figure 8 pattern. Then you want to compare that with what you're actually doing. And your brain is designed over millions of years to help you match your performance with the vision you've created. So in all walks of life, begin any learning endeavor by surrounding yourself with images and models of excellence. You know, baby ducks learn to walk by following their mother, and humans are the same. The key difference is that as we become adults, we can choose who and what to imitate. The second principle is to transform your attitude towards mistakes. Most of us grew up with the notion that mistakes were bad, and we don't want to drop the balls. So guess what? If you don't drop the balls, you can never learn how to juggle. And it's the same thing in an organization. Who are the best learners? They're little children. Why are they so good? Because they have no fear of making mistakes. When a baby's learning to talk, baby says, ah, bah, bah. We don't say, what's the matter with you? It's ball. B-A-L-L. Pronounce it properly. We say, you're a little genius. Same thing, babies learning to walk. They fall down all the time. We don't say, what's the matter with you? Aren't you so uncoordinated? Come on, get with the program. No one would ever learn to walk or talk. Instead, we give them unconditional love and nurturance, and we know that they have to fall hundreds, thousands of times in order to walk. Well, guess what? It's the same thing as a grown-up. So learning to transform your attitude towards mistakes, understand that they're a necessary, essential part, and learn from them as quickly as possible. So if you want to learn how to juggle, for example, practice letting the balls go. Focus on the throw. The third principle goes hand in hand, and it is to embrace the power of play, which is our natural human learning modality. Children are playful. That's how they explore the world. That's how they learn. That's how they develop. That's how they grow. Over-seriousness is a warning sign of mediocrity. The fourth principle is to embrace relaxed concentration. Relaxed concentration. If you try too hard, this is what beginning jugglers look like. They're working really hard. And what you learn is less effort is better. And it's the same thing with a new manager They have no time and they're rushing from one thing to another, but as they develop wisdom, they learn to have the right amount of energy in the right place at the right time. And then the fifth principle brings it all together, because the fifth principle focuses on practicing the art of coaching. And the key to the art of coaching is everything we've talked about thus far. What a coach does is help the learner get a picture of what they want to achieve and give them accurate, clear feedback on what they're doing now. The coach's job is to help facilitate that transformation of the fear of mistake making so that the learner embraces the process, to create an environment of play and to facilitate relaxed concentration. Now, when you were a kid growing up, your parents were basically your coaches and they did the best they could. Now that you're a grown-up, who's responsible for coaching you through life? Well, of course, it's you. So take these 5 principles and apply them to learn anything you want to as well as you can.